Hi fam, Josawa here again with another tutorial. So in this video, we are going to talk about a very important aspect when it comes to trading, which is trading psychology. Alright, so trading psychology is very important. You might have heard from most professional and these big guns, alright, traders, alright, that have been in this trading for over decades. That's what trading is about. What 80% of what psychology and 20% has to do with your strategies and other related stuff. So if you are a complete beginner, all right, ensure you just watch this video to the end. I promise by the end of this video you are going to understand what is trading psychology and how you can basically develop your trading psychology as a beginner. This video is basically for complete what beginners, okay? And also if you are an intermediate trader or what advanced trader, is going to also help you out greatly. If you find value at the end of this video, it's going to make my day. If you like, subscribe and share this video. If you have any question at the end of watching this video, kindly ensure to drop them in the comment section and I'll be delighted to respond within 24 hours. So you might firstly want to ask yourself this question: what is trading psychology? In simple terms, psychology basically has to do with what your emotion, all right, the way in which you react, all right, to what your profit or what your losses. Okay, it has to do with what your emotion, your mood, the way in which you what react, okay, to what losses, and the way in which you react when trying to what implement or what to take a trade, or how you tend to what manage a trade. What do you do basically when you are what in trading? All right, let's say now you have opened what a position in what BTC USD, which is Bitcoin, okay, and the trade is not going your way. How do you what how is your behavior? Are you scared? Are you nervous? Are you this and all that? Okay, are you like panic and all? This is what we are going to talk about today. So just know that in basic term, all right, trading psychology is basically how you react towards your trading positions. It has to do with what your emotion, your mood. Okay, so now there are different stuff which you might want to think about. Trading psychology has to like deal with a lot of sections. Firstly, it has to deal with what like your trade implementation. How do you what implement trade? Implementation in the sense like your discipline. Okay, how disciplined are you? You might what have your trading plan. All right, if you don't have what a trading plan, ensure you basically check the link in the description. You're going to see all details. Click the link, you're going to see my Telegram group. All right, when you join the Telegram group, you're going to see a template where I shared about how to develop your trading plan. Okay, trading plan is going to basically what guide you on how to go about what managing your trade when you are in the trade and out of the trade, and even within the trade. How do you basically manage that? It's going to be completely free. All right, no cost attached. So discipline, you might basically have what a good trading what plan. All right, you have what your good trading strategy. For example, let's say you are using support and what resistance, okay, and you are using like trend line. If you don't know what support and resistance is and you are a beginner, check my technical analysis playlist. I explain about what support and resistance and other technical tools which you can basically use, like what indicators or right trend lines and the like. So now you have agreed that you are basically going to use what support and resistance, all right, and maybe candlestick patterns. But when it comes to the trade, you are now looking what, for example, you are looking for a particular set of what candlestick pattern. Let's say the bullish engulfing, all right, which is supposed to form in what the support region. You don't need to what, you know, like you are basically waiting for this, but you failed. You just entered immediately according to what your arrangement, according to your plan. You can only enter the trade after what the pattern have formed, okay, after the bullish engulfing pattern has formed, okay. Then you what, you fail to what, wait to exercise patience, and you just basically what, entered into the trade. And when you entered to the trade, you wanted to go for what, a buy, okay, which means you are saying the price is going to pump to the upside. All of the sudden, what, the market's reversed. Why? It's not as if you are wrong, but what, you fail what, to exercise what, your patience. All right, that is what, indiscipline. You must be disciplined. You must obey what your rules. Yeah, like for me, what I basically like try to do is whenever I try to go against my rule, I'll find something that I will do. It's going to be like very easy. You might say, okay, if I do this now, I'll just call off for the day. I'll do this for the day, and I'll do this. Like little funny way of disciplining yourself. So you what, maintain what, your discipline. Okay, this might be funny, but discipline has a lot of stuff to do when it comes to what your trading psychology. You must always try to follow your plan. All right, always try to follow your plan. You might have what say, okay, this is going to be my strategy, this is going to be my plan, and all of a sudden you join this signal community and they just send a signal, and you are waiting for a particular setup, all right, for it to play your way, and you are going to basically what enter, but you fail. You automatically, as soon as the signal does pop up, you forget completely about yourself, what you have been doing, and you want, okay, this is my trading goal, let me just follow. At the end of the day, they blow up your account, knowing that if you should have exercised patience, you wait for your setup, you are disciplined enough, your trade was going to play the way you wanted this trade to play. All right, so that's one, discipline. You must be able to discipline yourself. You must hold yourself accountable. You must be transparent with yourself. You need to what, go slowly. The second thing when it comes to what trading psychology is basically what, patience. All right, patience and like discipline are almost like correlated. Okay, now patience, there are sometimes like our setup, you might see like what, when you try to do what, your top down analysis. If you don't know what top down analysis, you can basically what, check what my technical analysis video. I have what, a video titled a complete guide to top down analysis for beginners. This is when you start analyzing what, from higher time frame. For example, let's say you start analyzing from what, the H4, the hour 4, you come to the hour 1, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes or so. All right, that is what we call top down analysis. So you analyze from the higher time frame and you come to the lower time frame. Now, for example, you might see a situation where in like the H4, which is the hour 4, all right, the trend is what, an uptrend. It is forming what, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. That is what, a bullish structure. If you don't know about market structure, check the technical analysis playlist as well. You can basically get what, to understand about market structure. All right, so now the H4 is what, higher high, higher low, which means like what, the buyers are in control of the market. Then when you go to your 15 minutes, you are seeing lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, which means what, the sellers are in control. For you always, like I've always mentioned in my videos, that what, the trend is your friend. Never trade against the trend. Okay, if what, the buyers are in control, you are seeing what, a bullish structure, you only want to look for what, a bullish what, setup, right? You want to look for what, buy opportunities. If you are seeing what, the sellers are in control, where the market is forming what, lower low and lower high, you basically want to what, you basically want to go for what, a sell setup. You look for what, you want to be selling. Okay, so now in situations wherein like the patient comes in, it's like when the hour 4 is what, telling you to buy, and the 15 minutes is basically telling you to sell, or the 5 minutes is telling you to sell. All right, you need to what, exercise patience until what, the higher time frame, okay, like the H4, the H1 tallies or is the same with what, the lower time frame. For example, the H4 is what, telling you to buy. You need to wait when the 15 minutes or the 5 minutes is telling you to buy also. Then you can basically what, go ahead and what, you can what, go buy. Okay, but the mistake which like most beginners tend to make, like basically, is they don't exercise patience. They want to what, enter the trade immediately to make money, and it does not work like that. It's not about how many trades you take per day. Even if you are a scalper, all right, scalper are basically what, traders that enter the market from seconds to 1 hour, all right, and you just take a little bit of profit. They make use of the little movement, all right, in the market. So even if you are a scalper or you are a day trader, all you basically what need to do is like what, you need to what, exercise patience. You need to basically what, exercise patience. Like, what is this patience? If the trade setup which you are about to take is going to take you what, 1 hour or 2 hours, you need to exercise that patience, knowing that when the trade basically plays out, you are going to make what, massive cash. Okay, you are going to make massive cash. So discipline is number 1. 2, you have to what, maintain what, patience. If you are a beginner, no matter the strategy you are using, whether you are using support and resistance, you are using this and all that, if your psychology is not good, we might be using the same trading strategy, but our psychology might be different. All right, here comes in the difference, and 80% of trading is psychology, 20% has to do with what, your strategy and all. So you basically need to what, develop your strategy. You need to be disciplined. You need to basically what, exercise patience. Hope like you guys are finding value in this. Then and when it comes to the trading psychology as well, you have to deal with what, need to know how to manage your risk. I'll do a special video about what, beginners guide into risk management. Let me just make it brief for you. Risk management is very important. You need to know your risk tolerance. How much are you willing to lose? Because one thing I want you to basically know, just know that for the fact that you are pressing that buy or you are pressing that sell button, all right, to enter a trade, you are longing or you are shorting, just consider that money like it's been gone. Even if like you know you are going to win this game, just know that okay, I'm going to risk this $10, and even if what I lose this $10 at the end of this trade, it's not going to what affect me, because what each and every one of us basically what react to what loss in different way. Some people, when they lose their trade, they are not going to eat, they have like temper issue, they even give attitude to their what siblings, family members, your husband, your wife. You basically know, yeah, you watching me basically know that you depends on how you react. Some people might just be calm and all there. They handle their losses, they take responsibility. All right, this was my mistake, I failed to what do this, I failed to do this and all. So your risk management must be top notch. Okay, if you are finding value so far in this tutorial, ensure you subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed. Like this video, share this video, and turn on your bell notification icon on, so whenever I post a new video, you will be the first to be notified. All right, so guys, let's continue. Still on the matter of what risk management. Risk management has to deal with what multiple factors like what the amount of leverage which you are going to basically use. All right, you don't want to use a very low leverage, but you don't also want to use what a very high leverage. Okay, it must be minimum. For beginner, I will encourage you use 1:2,000. Okay, like if you don't have what a brokerage account and you basically want to trade forex or you want to trade crypto, check the link in the description. All right, the first link, just try to what you are going to see best forex brokers for beginner. Use that. If you want to trade synthetic indices, you can also check the description and use what my broker. When you basically use that, you can send me a message by Instagram or Facebook at Joseph Say Concepts, and you are going to join my Telegram Signal community for free. All right, avoid scammer, just use the link in the description. Okay, avoid getting scammed. My Instagram and Facebook page are verified. You are going to see blue tick. Anyone without the blue tick, that's not me. All right, and I'll never send you a message first. So coming back to risk management, you have to know the amount of leverage you are using, and you must what risk to reward must be your friend. It's not about how many trades you win. You might enter what 10 trades per day as a scalper. Okay, you enter what 10 trades per day, you are just going to win 4 and you lose 6, but yet still you are what going to be profitable because of what risk to reward. What is risk to reward ratio? This is basically when you are what sacrificing, for example, $1 in the aim to make what $2, $3. So 1:2 is what the minimum. Okay, I'm risking what $1. If I enter this trade, I want to make $2. So if I'm going to lose, I'm only going to lose what the $1. But if the trade plays out my way, I'm going to what gain $2. So out of 10 trades, let's say you lose 6, so which means you have just lost $6. All right, but you won 4. So for any one trade you win is going to basically be what 2. So 2 times 4 is going to be what 8. So you take what the 8, you minus the $6 is going to be 2. So at the end of the day, you are still in what $2 profit. So your $10 account is going to be what $12. Your $100 account is going to be what 100 and what $20 or so, depending on the amount you have. Okay, so risk to reward is what very, very, very important. You need to know how to manage what your risk. All right, and the next thing is what greed. This is what one major thing that is basically like making you most of you not to be profitable. You might be using the same strategy which I'm using, but we are getting what different results. Just like I'm teaching my students. All right, if you basically want to become my student, registration is currently ongoing for the next batch, the 6th batch, September 2nd. We are going to start. So the fee is basically $50. Okay, $50 1 month training is going to be for crypto, forex, and synthetic indices, complete for beginners. All right, at the end of the day, you are going to get what your certificate, and you are going to join our personal students group. You are going to have understanding on how to pass a pro farm challenge and other personal strategies and more about trading psychology as well. So if you are interested, send me a message by Instagram or Facebook at Joseph Say Concept. If you can't afford the money, basically just use the link to create what your account, and you basically what verify deposits fund, and you join my Signal community where you can basically what try to gain what money. All right, to basically what gain the knowledge for the 1 month training as well. So you need to know how to basically what risk. All right, you need to know how to basically risk. And the next what grade, as I was saying about grade, like most of you basically like you fail to go, always go against your trading plan. You have already mentioned that, okay, if this trade basically goes this way, okay, I'm risking this what $1 to make $2. Now you have already reached what your $2 goal, but you are still seeing the market is what pumping to the upside, and all of a sudden what happens? You basically fail to what listing. You are like, okay, let me take this what now, I'm not going to make $2 again, I'm going to make $3, $4, $5. At the end of the day, you watch the trade reverse again. You lose, you are in profit of $2, then you are going to completely what lose the $2 because you fail what to stick to your plan. Why? Because of what? Greed. You need to content, you need to know when to get out of the trade. The market is never going to go away. The market has been here, all right, even before you and I started what trading. So the market is going to be here. That is always going to be there. That's why what if you are trading forex, you only have 5 days a week. Crypto traders have 7 days a week. Synthetic indices, you can trade what 24 hours, 7 days a week. So if what doing the Monday to Friday you want to trade forex, you can trade. Then during the weekend you trade what other markets. All right, other market. That's why I encourage you, don't depend on only what forex, or don't depend on only one market. Try to what be versatile, just to be there. All I'm just saying is like what, try to what reduce the amount of pairs you trade. If you are trading 2 or 3 pairs in forex, find 2 or 3 pairs for crypto. Like for me, I trade what ZAO USD, GBP USD, all right, and I trade BTC USD, ETH USD, all right, Ethereum. When it comes to the static indices, you guys already know me. It's more about V25 and V75 and V25 1S. All right, because these are what things that I've practiced. I know that these are pairs that are basically what working out for me. So when it comes to what use your trading psychology, these are all things you need to what consider. How do you basically what manage your loss? Now, let's say you basically entered a trade, and when you enter a trade, all of a sudden you lost the trade. You will come, the next thing that is going to come to your mind is like, I need to deposit fund again. I need to deposit another fund. How do we call this? It is called revenge trading. And you are never going to succeed when you are revenging to trade. When you're taking a revenge trade. What do I mean by this? Now, let's say Josao, what? I deposited $10 into my account and I went to what? BTC buy. And all of a sudden, I block my account. The market is now what? Selling. All of a sudden I was like, okay, now I need to sell. I deposit fund again. When I deposited what the fund, I enter for a buy. Then the market was reverse again for a buy. So you see, when you basically make your loss, you need to know when to take a break, push out of the charts. That's why if you are a trader, you have like different stuff. You need to have different other hobbies. You might tend to what listen to music while your setup is going to play out, or you might what tend to read book. For me, I love listening to music. I love reading book. I will be reading book, waiting for my setup to basically like play out. Someone will asking, do I need a computer to start trading? You basically don't need a computer. All you basically need is for the skill, your mobile phone, even with your iPhone or your Android. All right, as long as you have access to internet, you can basically start trading. Even one currently I'm recording from my phone, this YouTube video and all that. Other people might be going to get camera, doing this and all that. It's not as if I can't afford what to get a camera, but I just love doing things in a very easy way. I believe it's not about what you are like, the camera is about this and all. It's about the value which people are benefiting from what your video is about, the skill when you're trading. Even if you have someone with iPhone can basically what not be profitable, you with just your little Android can be profitable. Hope you guys are understanding. So let that not be like a problem for you. If you are not comfortable using a phone, that will what motivate you to basically what work really hard, all right, and very smart to what get yourself what a laptop. Okay, but I'm comfortable what using my mobile phone for my analysis and everything. I'll try to basically do like another tutorial how to basically use your mobile phone to start trading completely, how you can basically what analyze, like do your top-down analysis and do other multi-factor. You enter a trade completely without having to deal with computer at all or even tab. Just your mobile phone, your Android phone or your iPhone, all right, is what enough for you. So you need to know how to what handle your loss. If you basically know like what your risk tolerance is not that too high, when you basically what you lost what your $5, your $10, you back out of the trade. Sometimes you can even take a break from the chart 1 or 2 days and all. But don't try to force. That's why we have one demo account. You can basically practice with your demo account. That's why it's good to practice your trading strategies. It does depend like your psychology. The other mistake which we basically do like basically plays with your psychology is like what trading a demo for a very long time. You might be saying, but demo is good, it's going to help you. The reason for demo is basically for you to what, back test, for you just to practice your strategy. Is this strategy working? And for you to become affair with what, your platform. Okay, for example, the broker which I'm using, let's say I'm not a beginner, I don't basically like know, I'm going to like what, just use the demo, all right, the section to basically know how to deposit, how to transfer from to my MT4, MT5, how to withdraw from the platform, how to set leverage, how to connect this to the server and all. That is the reason for what, a demo account, for you to basically like practice, know, to get affair with what, your broker. And after which now, because if you basically what, tend to use what, demo for a long time, that is where you are going to be depositing what, sorry, like $10,000, you deposit what, 30,000, 40, 50,000 dollars and all. You and I basically knows like what, you can't basically afford $10,000 as a beginner to trade in your real account. Then at the end of the day, you depositing what, this $10,000 or $50,000 or the $100,000, which is like really crazy. What is it going to lead to? You are going to start using big lot sizes. You are going to open 5 standard, 10 standard, 20 standard, and you'll be making like what, very big cash. Like, you are making 20,000, you are making $1,000 a day. Then what, your mind is now used. Don't forget, like, psychology basically has to deal with what, the mind, the emotion. Your mind is now used to like what, you making what, $10,000, $20,000, $10,000, $1,000, the case might be $500 or $100. Then after trading demo for almost a month, your mind is now used to that particular amount. When you want to trade what, your real account, where then comes a big problem. You can only afford what, $10. When you deposit your $10, you are now used to what, opening 1 standard, 2 standard. But now you and I know that with your $10 account, you can't basically try to open what, 1 standard. If you try, you are going to what, blow the account, which means you need to use a leverage that is very high, like 1 is to unlimited, which I will not encourage you to risk your account like that. Because why? You are what, a just complete beginner. You don't want to take short kind of risk. Even professional traders, it's difficult for them to use 1 is to unlimited. Okay, so now when you basically start what, you deposit your $10 in your real account, you start making money. You are making $1, $2, $3, $4 a day. But in your demo account, you are basically making thousands and thousands of dollars. Then you start saying, I think this is a scam and all that. Why? Because what, the demo account has basically what, played with what, your psychology. You understand? The demo account has basically what, played with what, your psychology. Because you are now used to what, making thousands of dollars a day. All right, so you need to pay attention to all these things. You just, like, the most important thing is you need to know when what you need to back off the chart. If it's going to take you a week to basically back out of the chart, then take a week to what, just move out of the chart and try to what, relax and try to know where you go on. And another thing that is important when it comes to trading psychology, this is like very key. This was one of the mistakes I made. All right, like what, I was not journaling. What is journal? Like you taking note of your trade. Like if you want to enter now for what, GBP USD, write the currency pair, your entry price, your take profit price, is this a win trade, is this a lose trade, your risk to reward, everything, your take profit, your stop loss. Make sure you journal them. At the end of the week, you are going to know, all right, which currency pair was I trading, which let's say for example GBP USD, you enter 10 trades and you basically have like 7 winners, 3 losers. And ZAO USD, you enter like 10 trades as well, you have what, 7 losers, 3 winners. So at the end of the week, you're going to know, like, I think I'll be pushing ahead what, trading what, trading basically like what, trading GBP what, USD instead of trading gold. Okay, you are going to know how many stop loss did you hit, what was the reason for the stop loss, were your stop loss too tight, or were they was the strategy it's not working for this particular pair, or probably it's about the timing, which session are you trading. These are all factors you need to keep in place. It's not about just like your strategy, support and resistance, do this trend line and all that. Now, these are what things you need to what, put in place. All right, and the last thing which I will basically do is like, this is what you basically like doing exercise and stuff that are playing with your psychology, like what, watching pornography and all. This is going to be a special video. All right, you need to avoid all those stuff. You taking weed, you taking alcohol, you having quarrel with your siblings and all, or your loved ones. If you have problem with your wife, you have family issue, don't come to the chat, because at the end of the day you might take a decision that is not going to be in favor of you, just to deal with what, your emotion. So in order to avoid that, completely avoid the chat. You can't be what, addicted. You can't be a porn addict. At the end of the day, you want to basically what try to be trading and all that. It's going to affect you because you'll be sitting in front of the chat and you just have the urge to go to the restroom to masturbate. And what is going to happen? You are going to leave the trade open. You go. By the time you come back, what you have hit what your stop loss, or what probably you have blow up what your account. So these are all things you need to avoid, brothers and sisters. I want the best for you. And if you are going to become what a profitable trader, you need to what develop your psychology. You basically need to develop your psychology because psychology is what key. Psychology is what key. If you are going to stay in the game for a very long time, it has to do with what your risk tolerance level, your discipline, your patience, how you handle your losses, and all. You need to know what is working for you, which market is what working out for you. What might be working for me is not what working out for you. I might be trading gold and it's in my favor, but you might be trading gold, it's not in your favor. Why not to try another pair? Why not stick to what to another your pair that is working for you, or try another pair? Not just because what people are making thousands and millions of dollars trading gold or US 30 or Nasdaq or whatever pair means that you need to also come and what risk your small account. And you must also avoid like what flipping account. If you are a beginner, avoid flipping account. There's nobody you want to basically impress. Let nobody pressure you. Go slowly. No pressure. No pressure at all. You need to what basically go slowly. So this is basically how you tend to what develop what your trading psychology as a complete beginner. Trust me, I can guarantee you 100%. If you basically follow all that I've mentioned there, you start what exercising patience. All right, you need to know the market that is working out for you. Avoid watching porn if you are watching porn. All right, avoid smoking when you have quarrel with your loved ones or family members. Don't sit in front of the chat. Trust me, you are going to be profitable sooner than you expected. You just need to follow this stuff. All right, just follow this stuff, guys, and I promise you, this is guaranteed. You are going to be profitable. I want you to succeed. Yes, you watching me, I want you to succeed because I know when you succeed, there are thousands and millions of people that are depending on you. I know you are going to bless your family. I know you are going to what bless your nation. People are depending. I believe in you. Just know that whenever you want to give up in trading, just know that Josao, I believe in you. You are going to succeed no matter what. You are going to succeed. You are going to be what that member of family. You are going to be what that person in your family that is going to change your family story for the better. I just believe in you. I believe in you a lot, sis. I believe in you a lot. I believe in you a lot, bro. Trust me. Let nobody pressure you. No. Just believe in yourself. Don't disappoint me in the name of God, in the name of God Almighty, in the name of Allah. Don't disappoint me. I believe in you. I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I want us to win together. And if we are going to win together, we need to come together. This family, this community needs to come together. We are family. And family support each other. I want us to what? Come together and win this race. We are in the race to end poverty. It might be long. The lane might be long, but it's not impossible. We are going to what? Push this. We are going to change lives. I know when you basically develop your psychology, when you basically learn trading, you are going to what? Train others in your country as well. Because that's the goal. You are going to train others in your country. That's the goal. I love you so much that I want you to succeed. Your mom is depending on you. Even if you don't want to succeed, even if not for you, but the people that are depending on you. Just because of the people that are depending on you, please just think about this. For the people that are depending on you, succeed. Please, in the name of God Almighty, don't give up on trading. Trade is going to work out. Trade is going to pay. Forget about the negativity and all that. If you have not blown an account, then you have not started trading. Even I myself, I've blown multiple accounts. I have a lot of challenges. I don't win all my trade all the time. Not go to my Telegram. I share what some of my losing trade. Yes. You go to my YouTube channel. When I blow up account, sometimes I try to flip, but I blow up account. I share with the community for you to know that like it's not about all bed of roses like you guys are saying, like what people are making thousands and millions of dollars every day. No, we also lose trade, but what we are not giving up. I know my why I started to join is what to change the life of others, to end poverty. You might say it is impossible, but I know with the will of God it is possible. So I can't do this alone. You and I are in this race together. we are going to end poverty. If you find value in this video, guys, subscribe, like, share this video, and drop 100 in the comment section. I'm Josao from Sierra Leone, West Africa. See you in upcoming videos.